Dear child, I am Pastor Tian, here to accompany you through the darkness. Do you sometimes feel so tired that even opening your eyes is hard? When you wake up in the morning, lying in bed feels easier than getting up. When you open your books, the blank spaces feel more real than the answers. Even the very word effort itself starts to sound particularly harsh. And at this point, you might find yourself thinking, I really don't want to try anymore. After all, no matter how hard I try, it doesn't make a difference. Just let me lie here like this. I don't want to explain myself, and I don't want to fight for anything anymore. A lot of people, when they see you like this, will just say you're lazy, unmotivated, and lack ambition. But what they don't know is, this isn't laziness. This is complete exhaustion. In psychology, this state is called the sheer powerlessness of being utterly drained. It means that you have tried many times before, tried to pull yourself together, to change, to improve, but every time you fail, were rejected, and were pushed down. Over time, your brain learned a response that trying hard is useless. So right now, it's not that you're doing nothing, but that you no longer believe doing anything will change things. When no matter how hard you work, your results are never as good as others. When the person you care so much about always seems to completely ignore you, and when it feels like no one ever notices you, no matter how well behaved or genuinely good you are, a voice inside you starts to say, why not just stop trying altogether? This is a kind of self-protection dragged down by despair. It's not that you don't want to get better, it's that you don't want to be disappointed again. I remember one time a teenager came up to me and said, Pastor, it's not that I don't want to try, I'm just too tired. If life is like climbing a mountain, it feels like I've been walking for a long time, but I still haven't reached the top. Other people seem to have cable cars, helpers and encouragement, while I have nothing at all. All I have are feet that feel like they are getting heavier and heavier. After I heard this, I was silent for a long time, because those weren't just words of laziness. They were in fact a soul desperately sending out a cry for genuine help. Dear child, do you know, God is not standing at the top of the mountain blaming you for climbing too slowly. He is the one who walks back down to the foot of the mountain and accompanies you step by step as you climb up. It's okay if you're tired. He won't rush you. It's fine if you stop to catch your breath. That's okay too. He won't leave you behind. You just need a safe place, a dedicated space where you can truly recover and heal. It's not about pushing yourself harder, but about learning to let God support you for a moment. Jesus is not a God who doesn't know what exhaustion feels like. He too has experienced moments of near collapse. On that night in the Garden of Gethsemane, he said to the Father, my soul is overwhelmed with sorrow, to the point of death. That wasn't an exaggeration. That was a genuine state of soul-crushing collapse. He even prayed 3 times, saying, if it is possible, I beg you, please let this cup pass from me. for this cup represents a profound suffering. It is the cross, it is the darkness he was about to bear. Jesus knows what it means to say, I don't want to go on. So if you feel this way right now, please understand that you are not far from God in any way at all, but are in fact walking along the very same path that he himself once walked. But in the end, he made a choice. Not my will, but yours be done. It wasn't because he no longer felt pain, but because he believed there is a kind of strength, a strength that comes from being upheld in obedience. Dear child, you are not being asked to be a strong person, nor do you need to be on guard every single moment. You can tell God, I really don't want to try anymore. He won't scold you, he will hold you, and then in ways you could have never imagined or expected, he will begin to gradually fill you with a deep and abiding strength little by little. Maybe it will be a wonderful friend you hadn't noticed before, who says a warm word to you. Maybe one day you'll suddenly see sunlight streaming into your room, or maybe you'll suddenly think, why don't I try one more time? None of that is the result of your own effort. It's because God hasn't given up on you. It's evidence that God continues to love you. You don't have to keep forcing yourself to hold on, but you also don't need to give up. Let me lead you in prayer. Dear Jesus, I'm really so tired. It's not that I don't want to get better. It's just that it feels too hard. It's been too long and there's no hope left. I've tried my best and I've fought with all my might, but it seems like I can never catch up. No one ever notices, and I'm never good enough. Today I just want to say, Lord, I really can't hold on anymore. But Lord, you won't rush me, scold me, or dislike me. You will only come to hold me, stay with me, and wait for me. So I am willing to stop for a while, not to give up, but to rest peacefully in your truly warm and loving embrace. I ask you, when I am powerless, to be my strength. When I feel like I want to give up, become the very reason I can live on once again. In Jesus' holy name, I pray. Amen.
I've tried with all my strength to stand again, yet every sprint is pulled back by reality's hand. It's not that I don't try, I'm simply worn out, like a kite with a broken string, exiled in the sky. How I long for someone to understand, how I crave a simple embrace. Not a lecture, not a blame, but only these gentle words. You're tired, then rest a while, I'll stay. beside me. Take my hand and whisper, child, I am here. Lean on me and walk again slowly.
Think about it for a moment. Has it been a long time since you truly cried or laughed? Others say you're indifferent. Actually, you feel something's off too. It's not that you're heartless, but that your heart hurts too much, so you've shut down your emotional system. In the next session, we'll now step into the vast, cold land of emotional numbness and help you feel again that moment when God melts your heart. See you in the next session.